Anderson TV here at the 2016 Andersontown Powwow, and I am with Debbie Webb, who is the chairwoman of the event this year. And Debbie, tell us a little bit about your experience so far this year.
Well, you know, the sun is peeking through those clouds, so we're very excited about that. It's going to be a great day at the Andersontown Powwow. Great weekend. We'll be powwowing till 11 o'clock this evening, so we invite everybody to come out and, get hands-on history, art, culture, the chance to, shop the vendors, see some dancing, try your hands at some tomahawk throws. We've got
Right.
Atlatls out here today, some bow and arrows, so you can, practice those. It's just a fun weekend.
Oh, and it's a wonderful family event that really celebrates Anderson's heritage.
It certainly does, and we're blessed that this year we have 5 descendants of Kick the Weenan that have returned from Bartlesville, Oklahoma, to be with us. So, I mean, that's amazing. So, great grandchildren of the founder of our community.
Right.
1798 is when it all happened. So, Indiana's celebrating its bicentennial this year, but the village, Andersontown, came about 13 years before that.
That's right, absolutely. So tell us a little bit about the work that it's taken to put this on this year. How much time has gone into this? How much planning?
We start planning probably 30 days after the close of this one for the next year. So, I mean, there's just evaluating the event,
right.
Changes that we want to make, and then starting to secure the staff, starting to secure the funding. So, I mean, it's a full year of preparation to make this happen. So, when you think about it, this is an empty field, and it's
right.
not an empty field now. So, there's a lot of man hours that go into making this happen.
That's exactly right. Well, thank you for all of your hard work.
Well,
for the city of Anderson, for Andersontown Powwow.
It's a labor of love for me and for a lot of other people, so
Indeed.
We enjoy it.
Thank you so much,
You're
Debbie.
welcome.
Well, my name is Jessica Deemer Eaton, and this is
Hanson.
And we are making bark fibers today. Bark from the plants and from trees. Right now we are working on milkweed. What we're actually doing is we're actually snapping the little wooden stems right out of it. The actual string is in the bark area, and you can see once it's clean, you can actually see the strings that we can get from it. Whether it's milkweed or dogbane or nettles or the bark of certain trees, particularly one of our favorites being the poplar. If you go ahead and actually soak this for a couple weeks, you'll get these beautiful fibers that you see inside, and here they are right here. You can take these fibers and you can make some really nice strong string, including some for your fishing uses. And you can also take those fibers and dye it with certain types of ochres, earth dyes, root dyes, and make bags out of it as well. Oh, that's right, and you could also make string to hold your necklaces. Make sure you don't forget that.
Yep, this doesn't fit.
Mm-hmm. And then, and no matter where you're getting your fibers from, you twist them up and you can make these bags. And you can also make actual textiles. The Mississippian people were well known for making textiles that were actually wearable. The outfit I'm wearing right now is a little bit of a mixture of Mississippian and Algonquian elements. We're paying our tribute here to both the locals of the land as well as the newcomers like the Delaware who came from out east. The Delaware in particular were they were noted to possibly make skirts out of hemp. That was noted in the mid-1700s that the ladies had previously worn skirts made out of natural fibers. And they were also noted to make these beautiful, yep, there we go, turkey feather mantles. They were actually woven in, and we're working on one right now up above here. We're just starting out with a few of those little feathers. It's actually a big work to do right there, a big work project. They were said to be very lovely, very heavy, and very warm. So that's what we're doing here today.
My name's Kelly Morgan, and I'm with Mounds State Park. And today we're going to do little Atlatl. Atlatls have been used all over the world. They're found on every continent except for Antarctica. Native Americans brought them in to North America with them when they were hunting big game, like mammoth, buffalo, Jeffersonian ground sloths, 12 feet tall when they stood up. There are generally 3 parts to the tool we call Atlatl. Atlatls were used in North America until about 800 years ago, when the bow and arrow technology really took over. Bows and arrows didn't really come in until roughly 800 years ago. At that point, the big game that they had been hunting had gone away. So when I say buffalo and deer, we think big game, right? Yeah, no. When the mammoth, the ground sloths, and that was, most of those went away at the end of the last ice age. But people were utilizing these to hunt large animals up until that point. Now, larger animals started going away, becoming more scarce. And they needed the necessity to hunt something that didn't involve a fairly exaggerated movement. So the 3 parts of the Atlatl, cumulatively they're called Atlatl. This is called a caster individually. In the archaeological record, the caster is what we find evidence of. We find evidence of banner stones. Banner stones were way more sophisticated than what I have on mine. They were stones that they had drilled through. They would have been inserted or tied to the shaft of their caster. And they were done both to look cool, but also more specifically for the physics of it. The stone provided extra thrust. The caster arm itself extends the length of my throw. And so, the caster is the most important piece and the one we find in the archaeological record. We'll find banner stones. We will find knocks. Knocks are traditionally made out of teeth, or not human teeth, animal teeth. Sorry, I have to qualify that. They were made out of antler. They could have been made out of another piece of wood. That was handy, caught me right there. Could have been made out of another piece of wood. But most of the time, antler and teeth will preserve in the dirt. So that's our caster. This is our dart, D-A-R-T. Normally our darts would either be hollow at the end, or they would have a stone tip hafted to them. Hafted means attached. So basically, a lot of my 4th graders call it, they were big arrows. The ends, when I said they were hollow, there was a 3rd piece, and I apologize, I left it at work. The stone tip would have been hafted onto a smaller stick that would have slid down into a hollow area inside the shaft. Okay, so we're hunting big game. Generally, do big game run in ones or multiples? Multiples, all right. So first and foremost, this goes into an animal. Generally, during these time frames, most people were either fully or semi-nomadic. You didn't carry around a lot of these with you. You just didn't. So gives you the ability to, I've now killed an animal. I can go slide my shaft out. It leaves the stone tip hafted onto the smaller stick inside the animal. I can grab another one out of my pouch, reload it, and keep on going. Fully reloadable technology. Also, for protection purposes for your equipment, if you're going to break anything by trying to wrestle this out of an animal, what do you think you're going to break? Okay, tip, yes, that one's always the first one. The tip I can knock out in 45 minutes to 3 hours, depending on how good of a flint knapper I am. This takes a year. So in order to harvest and cure river cane, it generally took a year. So if I'm a fully nomadic person or even a semi-nomadic person, do I want to be carrying around a lot of these just waiting for them? Probably not. I want to be able to maintain these. So these were very important. And then your tip, of course it had your stone point on it, but once again, depending on how good of a flint knapper you are, that's important because it's a trade item and it's a rock. But time-wise, you're looking at something that was oh, hello, beautiful. Get out of my range.
Yeah.
God, you're pretty. There's another little girl that had an orange one over there. Oh, lovey. So anyway, we had our kitten moment. Aww. So the way these guys worked, you have your knock. There would be a small divot in the top of your atlatl that your knock would fit into. This does not stick. I tell my fourth graders, it's not stuck in there, it's just loose. I have different styles of atlatls here. Some are more beginner versions and some are more advanced versions. The one I'm using is considered the advanced version. And it all deals with gross motor skills in your hands. So I have to use my fingers as a rest for the dart. I hang on to the dart with 2 fingers. The motion that you use with these is forward flick, not oomph. If you do this, it's going to go right down in front of you. So forward and flick. The size of the dart matters. Generally, for anybody my size, a little bit taller, a little bit shorter, 6-foot darts are about what you would use. We do have some smaller darts for younger kids because the physics works better. But also, for older folks, if we decided to use a smaller dart, it's supposedly better for distance throws. A longer dart, they say, is better at accuracy. I don't find that to be true. There are many people who say it. I've never seen it. However, there are some aboriginals in Australia that still use these to fish with, and they use 7 to 8-foot darts. So, aiming with this guy is a little different than archery. And I will tell you guys, if we're aiming for the hay bales. Okay, I'm talking mostly to my guys now. If you throw it today, that's fine. If you throw it over the fence, you have to go get it. Or you can pay me $45 and you can take a souvenir home with you. Just so you know, modernly, there are modern atlatl societies that throw. I'm a modern atlatlist. My darts are ash. These guys right here are river cane. This was what would have been used traditionally. The difference is the weight of the dart, which means that I don't have to use as much thrust. I'm a girl. Let's just get right down to it. My upper body strength is less than a lot of folks. So I don't have to use as much oomph to get my darts going where I need them to go. Modernly, we do, shameless promotion. Are you ready? If you like this and want your own, we're making atlatls at Mountain State Park on November 19th. Please come see us. So I'm gonna do 2 or 3 demonstration throws, and then if you are interested and want to try your hand at it, I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, and we'll put someone here 4. I will have 4 shooting lines. I'll allow you to shoot twice, and then we'll rotate. All right? Here's the way it's gonna go. If you want to throw, please, I'd love to have you throw. I've taught everybody from 3-year-olds on up. On your mark. Get set at your leisure. Hey! Hey, P.S., if you hit the hay bale, you get a prize. Everyone got it? On your mark. Get set, throw.
If you all would stand up and as we acknowledge, as we bring in the Stars and Stripes of America with the Eagle Fair. thank you, Mel, and the Strongheart Singers, and we've asked them to sing a memorial song for all those that have gone on to the other side, and we want to certainly acknowledge them, and that we're still here, and we want to acknowledge those that have gone on to the other side. So Mel, if you would, sing a memorial song on their behalf.